Hey everybody. Hey, Bacon's already here. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I am gonna be starting a Starmade stream here in just a bit. Bacon, it's good to see you. Man, you don't waste any time, do you? Alright, so tonight we're back working on the mini station. It's been a few weeks since I've really had the time and energy to stream Starmade, or even play Starmade for that matter. And as I came back to it, I discovered this is really what I wanted to work on. So, uh, the last few projects I've been working on have been in the dev build, where they're redesigning the power systems. And there's some really exciting things happening with that still. I'm a little behind the times. Like, I haven't really been keeping up with some of the latest stuff. Probably I'll catch up by checking out JW608's videos on it. He seems to mostly be keeping up with it pretty well. But I'm behind on those even. So so instead of messing around with the power update dev version, we're just back here in good old release, like whatever the most recent stable release is. So yeah, I do have a few things I want to tweak. I know that ships can run factories now, which is exciting. I'm not sure that everybody immediately saw the use for that, but for me, I'm like 100% into it. Like, that's awesome. So let me get into creative mode here. Yeah. So it's really cool, and I wanted to kind of take advantage of that by installing places where, let's see, do this in symmetry. Places where we can kind of expand the factory floor by docking factory modules to it, which kind of gives away a future project that I'm going to be working on. But man, it's really cool that they added that, the ability to do ship-based manufacturing. I'm very much a fan of that change. Of course, it'll be a while before that's in place, but I'm going to be ready for it when it hits. Let's see. I just want to kind of bring that out to right about there. Then this will be the actual exterior surface. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is building one of these puppies. In fact, my understanding is that copy-paste is somewhat easier to use. Can't even remember if I've done copy-paste with this new advanced build mode. So let me see. Let's see if that's any easier. I guess I probably have, and I've forgotten about it. I don't know. It's been a few weeks. I hate taking long breaks from Starmade. I really do. Let's see. Get it like this. How's this gonna work? All right. Oops. Let's see. I only need about 11 or so vertically. I could just measure and figure out how big to build it this way, but this will work. All right. So copy brush. Dang it! Every time I'd use the wrong key. All right. Now if I come down here and paste somewhere. Let's see, take off remove mode. Just moves it kind of hard to actually see where the ghost is going to be. That's too high, yeah. Do it on the front. Still too high. Alright. Let's get rid of paste. Go back under here. Plop this down. What about right there? Paste. Very nice. Very, very nice. That is exactly where I want it. That's awesome. No, wait. Is that exactly where I want it? Am I lying? Might be wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the progress I'm making on this, though. Like, even though it's been a while since I've played with it at all. Whole thing's supposed to fit in a 50 by 50 by 50 block. Really, I had turned that down to 49 cubed, which means nothing can actually be flush with the pink. I had forgotten that little detail. And I've got these. I'm just going to get rid of these. I'm not happy with these. I was going to mount turrets here. Screw it. I'm not going to mount turrets there. I don't like it. I'll figure the turrets out some other time. Only want to take out one of these, but you know, only want to have to click on one of them. Alright, I don't care that I just ate part of that. That's totally fine. Do it again right there. Yep. Cool. Cancel this before I break something. Oh, well, I guess I might as well fix it. Should have done that before I turned off symmetry. Building in Starmade is so much easier than building in Minecraft. But when I've taken a break from it, I just get so rusty. Even a short break. So let's see, I'm just going to kind of bridge these across right here. Oop. Ah! Cool. Okay, how'd that happen? Oh, I see. The whole top part of the frame. Yeah. The whole top part of the frame was flush with the turret platform. Let's see. So, that's cool. That's fine. How far apart did I have these vertically? Only 9 blocks in between. Okay. Just looking for placement of these columns here. Okay. Nope, that's wrong. Do. There. Is that how it is? Oh, wrong one. Yeah, that's how it is. Sorry, I know the screen must be kind of jerking around for y'all. I very much apologize for that. Alright. Uh-huh. And then... got 3, 4... Oh, wrong one. Yep, just like that. And come across. I think I need this to be at 7. Yep, that's correct. Alright, cool. Alright, so I've got these docking frames in place. I'm going to actually be able to dock factory modules to it at some point to expand the station beyond its initial starting size. So that's cool. Let's see, did that copy? That did not copy in the back of this doorway. Just got the actual arch. Need to fix that real quick before I forget. Or yeah, good. Do that one more time. Yep. And then how thick did I do the doors? I've forgotten. Is that 3/4? Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, well, thanks for stopping in, Bagan. Sorry to see you go. Alright, there we go. It's a little clumsy, I guess, that part of the door's kind of covered up, but it'll be alright. No, it bothers me. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do about it. I don't actually need the door to be this big. So I'm just going to rip out this whole side of it. Oops. Let me get some actual glass instead of glass door. Glass. Put it way out here at the end. Just gonna do halves on it. And just fill in a window right there. I think that'll work. Cool. And at some point there will be some pipe-like structures kind of coming out and connecting to whatever I end up filling that space with. But I haven't fully determined that yet because there's probably going to have to be some rail logic going on in that area. Alright, cool. So that's done. Hopefully done well. Let's see, I missed that. Yeah, cool. Alright. So a little expansion there. Let's see, I'd started laying the frame or the groundwork for the rails. And I made a decision kind of thinking this over. I'm going to cut out this center column. Each one of these two areas was meant to house a 9x9x9 cube, which is my standard kind of cargo module. But as I was thinking about it, I realized it'd be really handy if I could also kind of handle a lens cap standard pod and kind of switch back and forth as I needed. So I'm going to kind of add some extra rail here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right. Rotate it so it goes where I need it to. There we are. So with that center column out of the way and another line of rail, that should be no problem. A problem doing the logic for it, no doubt, but otherwise, no. Let's see, back on the theme of it can't actually touch the pink box. Need to trim down top of this. I don't actually know where I want that to end anyway, so I'm not going to finish that. Let's see, the shipyard. I've got the ship core in place. Is that within the shipyard? I guess it is. Yeah, barely. Didn't actually know you could put it right there, but okay. I can move it up if I have to at some point. But the shipyard has to be shallower. Nothing can be flush with the pink. Can't believe I forgot that at some point. Let's see. Man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe... You know what? I think I'm wrong. I think I was going to do it 51 cubed instead of 49 cubed. Yeah. Okay. I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's what I was going to do is 51 cube. Dang it. Oh, well. I should pay more attention to myself sometimes. Just extend this back out again. Wait, did I just do that wrong? I did. Genius. Alright, okay. Yeah, I reckon that's right. Yep, cool. Man, I didn't have to change that at all. I frustrate myself sometimes. At least I didn't, like, rip all this out. It only made a tiny little tweak to the shipyard, and see, I can Well, I'm not going to put this back because, like I said, I don't know if it's going to go all the way up there or not anyway. So who cares? Cool. Awesome. So, what do I want to work on right now? I don't know if I'm ready to tackle the logic on the rails there. I'll probably do that off camera because it's been a while since I've done any actual real logic work in Starmade, and well, except for the Izanth docking tube thing. Did I ever show that off in its finished form? I don't think I did. I have to do a video on that pretty soon. So yeah, I think I'm gonna tackle the logic some other time. Let's see, we got in the factory docking stations. I don't remember why I left this as a pink block instead of putting in rail. Sure, that wasn't supposed to happen. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is where the rail's supposed to go. Okay. We'll go ahead and fix that. Very good. Kill symmetry. Alright. So we've got those put in. Oh yeah, I remember something I was gonna do. See, I've been thinking about this a lot. And I've kind of forgotten some of the stuff I'd thought about. I needed to put in one more thing that I had forgotten. And some of y'all probably have already kind of noticed that I'm missing it. Where are the factories? Capsule refinery. I don't know if I've ever used a microassembler. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's useful. Let's see. No, it's just empty space, isn't it? Good. We'll just go ahead and deactivate all these so that I don't keep getting energy messages. I haven't put in any kind of power system at all because power system is getting revamped anyway, and like I said, this is not being built in the dev version. This is where the power is going to go. Of course, now that I know how stabilizers work, which I didn't when I originally put this in, I'll also have to bury some stabilizers somewhere. Not sure where that's going to be, but it probably won't be too hard to figure it out once I'm ready. Of course, they're still tweaking stuff, and who knows where the stabilizers will need to be located. Nobody knows where they're going to need to be located. I hate the yellow circuit. I'm going to replace that with something at some point, but I'm not ready to do that just yet. Actually, you know what? I am totally ready to do that. That's what I want to do right now, because this is ugly. Camera. Yep. And replace with active slot. Yep. And let's see, I'm going to grab some kind of bloody awful color. Just for temporary. Blue is not bloody awful. We're going to go with it. Right. And I'm just going to replace everything. Well, when I say everything, let's see. There we go. Okay, I guess I got everything replaced. 100% sure why this was actually still down here. Oops. See, clear. Get rid of these. To do it this direction so I don't hit something I shouldn't. There we go. Cool. And of course the reason why I did that is simply that I want to be able to slab these off really easily. Oh, and I need my symmetry back. Really never been particularly good at doing this. But hey, practice makes perfect, right? I have no idea how much of this is right, but we'll start here. See, yeah. Starmade, I think a lot of you probably know this, Starmade doesn't do a great job of doing these rounded forms symmetrically. There's always a little variation. I thought I made wedge. Oh, wedges were already locked on here. I deactivated them. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was wrong. Is that roughly dome shaped? Very roughly. Yeah. Yeah. What if I did that instead? Yeah. No. Hate it. How's that? Is that a little bit better? That might be a little bit better. Something I think I can live with anyway. Man, I'm not good at that. Yeah, it'll work. Let me drop some lights inside. And we'll see how it looks in there. Yep, okay. Mm-hmm. Really, it's not too bad in here, actually. I know this is going to end up giving me a little bit thicker, thicker dome than I needed, but I'm okay with it. Actually, before I go any farther with this, let's see. I don't want a solid dome necessarily. Hey, it's Radiant. How you doing, man? Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, it's not easy, you know, like practice I guess is the only thing for it. Let's see, I need to wedge that off actually. Yeah, I wanted some kind of a brace coming up like this, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. Is that too much? Yep, I hate it. Do I really hate it? Do I just think I hate it? No, I think I just think I hate it. I think it'll do. Is somebody out there doing a better one? Oh, heck yes. Am I going to be okay with this? Yeah. It'll be alright. Hey, Mirren, how you doing? Good to see you. Alright. Come in here. Okay. Of course, we've got to figure out what this is going to look like on the inside. How Starmade is supposed to be played. Alright, I'll see if I can think of who you should watch to find that out. Yeah, so... Alright. Well, obviously I need to extend this out a bit. I think I'm going to bring it down just like that. Do a little number like that down there. Go ahead and repeat that over here. Okay. I'll open up the doorway after symmetry's off. Then this, I think, would just be more... Whoops. More like that. This all needs to go. Maybe not all of it. Let's see, what can I pull? Yeah, how's Space Engineers? I have it. I've had it for a long time. I haven't played it. And so I really need that to be just like that. Yeah, it's okay if it's flush right there. I don't care. Be alright. Has gotten better, prettier, not sure about multiplayer. Yeah, okay. Really have been meaning to try it for a long time, but, I mean, Starmade. It's kind of funny how things work out. If I'd gotten Space Engineers first, sure I'd be playing it. Thinking, you know, I should really try that Starmade game one of these days. I hope it looks better once it's all glass. What did I just tear out? Yeah. Okay, so far so good. I can tear all that out. Can't actually remove that. Okay. Alright, so that's what the corners need to look like, more or less. I'll just kind of do that. Alright. We might be in business here. Let's see. Shouldn't have done that, though. This needs to be inverted slopes. Yeah? Maybe not right there. Cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that getting more flush as it goes up, I think. Outside. Looks fine. I didn't break anything. Yeah, that's good. Inside, it's okay. Okay. Let's see. I was supposed to rip out all this junk. Oops, not that one. Yeah, wasn't I? No, okay. I gotta figure out how to transition this down. Not really sure. Let me just do a simple inverted slope here. I don't have to get fancy with this. Y'all are okay if I don't get fancy with this, right? Good, thought so. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Something like that. Okay, in solid form, this looks okay. I think. Maybe. If there's an asymmetry somewhere, I'm not seeing it. That's... okay. Oh, I can do that. Cool. Yeah, that's good. All right. I think it's good. I think this is ready to convert to glass. Maybe. I don't know yet if that's actually what I want to do with these floor panels, but in fact, I think I'll leave them blue just for right now. At some point, it might be like a grill opening down into the power center. I don't know. But we'll go with this for right now. So, pick the camera. Place with active slot is already on. I don't want glass, though. Let's see. Let me get a nice blue crystal armor. All right. Stick with camera. Very cool. This is another thing that used to be a lot buggier. This whole replace thing, especially with stuff that was at different angles, different rotations. It was a relief when they finally got those bugs worked out. So I wouldn't have been able to do that just now, I guarantee you that. I don't know. There's too many layers there. Get rid of this. You know what? It is what it is. It's fine. It's okay. It's not great. A lot of it's the rendering engine trying to decide what it's supposed to render. But it's okay. I don't need a perfectly clear view anyway, right? I mean, that's not what windows are for, right? Yeah, whatever. Alright, clear selection. Drop all these back down. Uh-oh, did I just do something? Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Rid of the extra lights. It'll do. It'll do. Hang on just a second. Sorry, guys. Still a little technical issue right quick. Good, good. Alright, yeah, the layering is, it's a little problematic right now, but even at that, like, I'm kind of okay with it. Definitely makes it pop from the outside. And, like, looking at those unfinished projects over there, you can still kind of see what's going on even from the inside. So I'm okay with it. It'll work. All right. So, I'm trying to think what I need to work on now. There was something else I was going to do with this, but it's been a while since I've thought about it. So I'm going to kind of take a step back and not work on that right now. I'm going to have to think some more. Try to remember what decision I'd reached about it. When you step out of the airlock, though, there's this corridor that's supposed to kind of run kind of donut shaped around. And that is going to need to be wedged and enclosed, and there's going to be windows. It's going to be a bit of a pain. Be worth it, though, I think. Hello. Guess who forgot he had turned symmetry off? As usual. Ooh, and before I do that, let's rip this out. Yeah. Oops. I am using wedges. Fantastic. I'll do something more decorative with this at some point, but Not right now. Alright, that'll work. Now it should be safe to add the blue plane. Right there. Yeah, there's no atmosphere in Starmade. No atmospheric effects of any kind. Alright, where was I? I was wedging, is what I was doing. Ah. Okay. Good. So that gives me a little ring there. I guess I'll switch back to blue. Oh, hang on. Yeah. I need to go and do this. I'm going to get a little bit more of the whole layering issue going on here. Let's see. Build helper. Get rid of selection. What just happened? Let me get pointed off someplace harmless. Hey, sometimes when you're clicking these menus, you accidentally hit blocks. Yeah, someday it'd be kind of cool to see oxygen as a thing. But the game is so far from being ready with that level of complexity. Yeah, no. Where do I want to start? I want to start with about 20 radius. Come on. Lock. Ah. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to get this figured out. Okay. Set position? Yeah, okay. X rotation 90. Is that right? How is that not right? There we go. And of course it's too big. Alright. Come on. Need to go up 3 higher than that. Crikey. Right there? One higher. Dang it. Okay. Crap. It'd be nice if I could actually see where I was putting this. Okay, that's where I wanted it. So, let's see. Radius is not quite right. Recalc. Yeah, it's better. I love that recalc button. That has made this so much easier to deal with. Alright. Get a few little braces going here, I guess. Oh, wrong one. Right there. Yep. I think this time I'm just going to go ahead and build the wedges and whatnot, on the outside at least, as I go. Maybe that'll be quicker. If not, at least I'll have tried it. Don't know yet how I'm going to deal with those little corners. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, how we doing? We reproducing this faithfully all the way around? I believe we are. It's good. Alright. Bump this up one higher. Bump that down. Decrease radius by 1. Recalc. Not going to get a smooth curve going on this time. I'm happy with a 45-degree angle, more or less. Yeah. That's probably a pretty accurate view of how atmosphere and Starmade would go. Of course, you're ignoring all the absolute trolls that would be tearing up the forums if they even suggested such a change. So, yeah. As someone who's excited about the power update, I'm really kind of disgusted with the Starmade community right now. Not all of them, of course. There's a fairly large segment of them. They're just disgustingly toxic, to the point that I have a hard time even thinking they care about the power update. Just there to cause trouble. That's my own cynicism talking. Not that you have to like the power update, but people have just given up on any rational discourse with it. Just there to insult the devs. Alright, Raiden, well, enjoy your mining. If you're not still watching. If you are still watching, enjoy your mining and and the stream. Hate doing windows like this. Let's see. Yeah, I don't get involved in communities from games very often for the same reason. I'm not really involved, so to speak, in the online Starmade community. Like, I kind of am aware of it, sometimes unhappily. Yeah, okay. That'll work. I'm involved in some small groups with it. But I stay off the game forums. I stay off game forums in general. Just because my blood pressure can't handle it. Okay, this is, I think, how I'm going to do this. Oh, whoops. Not like that, but... Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Right on. There we are. This is gonna look so stupid. Yeah. See if there's any way I can kind of salvage this a little bit. Probably not. Nope, there's really not. Okay, cool. I'll just leave it like that. And for these windows, that means I can pretty much go ahead and plop down a tetra and a wedge. Yeah. And on the inside, I don't know. It's not going to look great no matter what I do here. On the inside, I'm just going to do that. Be alright. Yeah, they did a graphics overhaul a while back, around the start of the year, which was awesome. It did kind of kill my laptop. My laptop had needed replacing for a long time, and the graphics update to Starmade pretty much forced my hand. Yeah, this is how I want to do this. think. Yep, I'm right. There's a choice between getting a new computer that I couldn't really afford or giving up Starmade, which I wasn't willing to do. Many good things have come out of my decision to upgrade my computer. So I have the Starmade graphics update actually really improved my quality of life, at least as far as gaming goes. So it's been awesome. This thing looks dumb. Hopefully once it's clear it will look less dumb. Maybe. Alright, that was the very top. That means the next... Yeah. The next level needs to be right here. I bring in the radius, just one, recalc. Bump it back out, recalc. And this is going to be all opaque. And no sloping back either. Nope, that's not true. I need it to slope back. I really do. Don't like the way this looks without it. Okay. No. There. Eh. I don't know if it's just because I'm rusty or if it's because the geometry is so screwy right here, but I'm having a hard time with this. You might have noticed. Let's see. Oh, what was that? Yeah, okay, that's good. I can do that. That work? Jeez Louise, that better look better when it's clear. I don't think it's gonna. It's so bad. I can't start sloping this back this soon. So don't do it anywhere else. Which means... Oops. Do that. Yeah, Miran. First of all, thanks for saying it looks okay. Up until I think about February of this year, I was on just a standard little laptop from Staples. Like, not even a gaming laptop, you know? Starmade graphics update, like basically it would overheat the processor within about 5 minutes of starting the game. The whole thing would just turn off randomly, which was a little disconcerting because I was just trying to get established on Star Squadron server at the time, since we just shut down Starmade. So that wasn't feasible. So I basically got Jack as a zombie to help me build a custom gaming PC desktop. Like he helped me figure out what I needed and talked me through the whole build. I'll be forever indebted to him for that because that was awesome. Took many hours of his time. And, man, I love this computer. Okay. Alright. I'm going to turn this clear and see where we are before I do anything else. I shouldn't have done that. Let's see, it's at 90. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and clear that, though. Close down build helper, open up fill tool. Not fill tool, selection. Camera. Come on, then. All right. Yeah, I didn't get very top of the line because, like I said, I couldn't really afford the whole project to begin with. But I got darn solid for about 700. And of course it's upgradable, so like, you know, as I hopefully am able to afford better stuff, or stuff goes obsolete, it's not a huge deal. Did I just do... Oh, no, man, come on. I replaced with the wrong shape. Alright. And along with thanking Jack, I have to mention that my wife was super supportive of the whole shebang. Like, she knows we couldn't afford it. She didn't care. That was great, too. Okay, is that the last block, I hope? Yeah. Alright, so how's this look? Not 100% crappy. Maybe 60% crappy. I'll live with it. Yeah, my wife is always really supportive of my hobbies. Kind of helps that she's got some expensive interests of her own. And time consuming, so, you know. Yeah, I got a lot of my stuff from Newegg too. I don't think I ordered anything from Tiger Direct for this. I had done years ago, but what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. This is an airlock. Yep. This is a cargo loading area. Like, I've got these cargo crates that are 9 meters cubed, and they should load right into there once they get all the logic worked out. But yeah, you're probably looking at this. This is a pretty standard USD design. It's not my design. The little wings on either side of it are mine, but I'm probably going to rip those out and redo them anyway. Yeah, looking like taking a step back, turning off symmetry, looking at the overall design. I think the donut that I was just working on is pretty cool. Like it kind of shows up, doesn't distract too much from the big dome, kind of works with it. I'm alright with it. Pretty happy. Now for the fairly boring part of just sort of filling in a lot of the roof of that area. Whoops. Oh. What's the giant thing in the background? This is if you're talking about this thing, forget about it. It's a piece of junk. If you're talking about this thing, this is a big old mining ship that I put a lot of time, many hours into, and I'm pretty definitely going to start over from scratch. I want to keep the same design, but I'm going to make it slightly bigger, better interior, and features that work better with the power update that's coming out. But I'm pretty darn proud of it. This thing was just going to fire giant balls of death, but it's not feasible. So it's abandonware, as it were. I always hate to turn my back on giant balls of death, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah. Thank you, though. It's definitely the best work I've ever done in Starmade. This station is not going to compare. Alright, so I'm going to sit that right like that. I'm going to leave these big areas open because I don't know yet how they're going to interface with these docking clamps. So, yep. Very heavy metal. Okay. Alright, so having decided that I kind of actually like what's going on with the top part of that, it's time to build in the bottom area. This shouldn't be nearly as difficult. I hope. Oh, come on. Ah. All right. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am certainly in creative mode. It's funny, in Minecraft, I never do creative mode. Although I was watching one of Ix and Grumpy Owl's videos today that might change my mind about that. I guess I have to do it this way. Yeah, okay, whatever. But in Starmade, where I can do all the hard work in creative mode, save a blueprint, and then copy it over in survival, like, it's a whole different playing field. And so I actually kind of prefer doing it that way over the usual Minecraft model of you only build it once, so it better be where you want it. Is that going to work okay? Something's wrong somewhere. I think it's right here. Yeah, before I cast judgment, I'm going to get the windows in there. I'm not happy so far, though. Nah, there's something wrong right there. Yeah, so, yeah, the shipyard will do, of course, ships, right? Sort of automatically, more or less automatically. And that's really cool. Or you can just buy a blueprint directly and spawn it in once you've gathered all the materials necessary. That's also really handy. There's a couple different ways. I have a feeling that the blueprint thing is probably going to be removed at some point. I don't see that continuing to be something that they want to happen. Except for stations. Stations, you pretty much would have to have something like that, since they can't be built in shipyards. But then again, there have been rumors for a long time about them potentially doing it where you can put a shipyard on a ship. And now it occurs to me that the biggest use for that would be building stations. Move the ship where you want it. Use the shipyard to spawn in, just the kind of the starting point for a station. It'd be kind of cool. I don't know if that's what they're planning or not. That's all speculation. But it could be interesting, I think. I'm pretty sure I hate this. Pretty sure I do. Also pretty sure I don't know how to do anything better with it, so... That could be pretty cool, actually. You'd have to have a dedicated construction ship. I could get really excited about that. Now I kind of hope that's what they're doing. Okay. Wait, what did I just take out? Yeah, I thought so. Now how do I feel about that? I kind of hate it, but I like it better than what it was a minute ago, so there we go. Let's see. Turret hardpoint suggestion. Yeah. I think you're probably right. I think that's probably where they're going to go. Underneath the donut in the corners. That seems very likely. I think trying to make definite plans for them at this point is maybe a little early. I'm not really a good planner. Something will occur to me and I'll get distracted by that, and then all my plans just fall right out the window. But yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to do it. It's a good suggestion. Let's see. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. I just got to figure out how to replicate this over here. Symmetrically. Sorry, I was reading chat. Okay, enough of this. Rip it out, start over. I think most of this got replaced anyway. Oh, no, okay. I see. Think that. Okay. Dang it. So hard to see what it is I'm supposed to do. Alright, that's a little better. Just get the light down as a reference point. There. Okay, that's better. Alright. Okay, I think I've got it. That only kinda was painful. No, it was very painful. Alright, well hopefully that's symmetrical, because I'm walking away now. I know there's still this gap right here. I just wanted to see what it looked like on the inside. Yeah, I'm going to fill it in with a solid block. Reading chat again. Really am interested in space engineers. It's not likely to be a priority anytime soon. Sadly. For ages I kept thinking it was going to be a priority and it never materialized for me, so. Oh, yeah. That's just going to stay like that. It's not ideal, but there you go. I have to come back in and put real lights in instead of the temporary work lights. For now, I think we're good. Let's get this stuff replaced. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm doing corners. I need wedges. Is there anything else this time? I think it was just corners and wedges built the whole thing. Good. Okay. Oh, almost. That's a wedge. Right on. It's not the prettiest thing I've ever built, but it's gonna do. It'll work. Okay. Don't know what I want this interior space to be, what the inner wall. And that is mostly because I don't know yet exactly how the power core is going to be built. But that's okay. Don't know yet what I want this roof to be, because I don't know what's going to be behind the docking rack, module rack, whatever it is I've been calling it. I could probably go ahead and build up the walls around the engineering place, or the manufacturing floor. But I don't think I want to do that yet, because I might end up installing more systems in it, like chambers and whatnot. So, yeah. I hate to do it. I feel like I haven't really been streaming that long, maybe hour and a half. But I think I'm going to have to call it quits here for the day. I just don't really think I'm ready to do any of the other stuff I have to do. So to everyone who watched, thank you very much. Guys, y'all go sub to each other. Radiant, I'll have to check out your channel. I know Mirren's got some really awesome content up on at least 2 different channels. So y'all might check each other out if you feel like it. And thank you again for stopping in. Hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.